Big Ed here. Today I have the Ruger 1022 chambered in 22 long rifle. This rifle is built by Ruger. It was invented and released in production in 1964, so next year will be the 50th birthday of this bugger. It is, chambered in 22 long rifle. This particular one has just a plastic synthetic stock, and the scope on it is a center point. This came off an air rifle that we bought at Walmart for $120, my brothers and I, and one of the break action ones, and it was a piece of junk. It didn't hit straight, so I just took the scope off and I threw it on here, and you can see the little rail on top of this 1022 is screws onto the receiver. And so basically the scope came in with the mounts, the scope, and it's it's probably a $20 scope. It's a 3x9 magnification. I don't know what that end optic is, probably 30 or 35. Probably 35, maybe even 40. But it's, so yeah, let's get back to the rifle. But very inexpensive scope, it's cheap, and I'm not a big fan of putting cheap glass on on guns, but this, for the money, is unbelievable, and I can't recommend this enough. And we're going to do some shooting with it today, and I will finish talking about it. The design of it is a direct blowback. There's no gas system on it, just a straight barrel, and just the power of the bullet going off pushes the action back. It's just like a pistol, basically. Direct blowback makes it very easy to clean, because you basically just have a bolt there, and you have the extractor, the firing pin, and a spring, and that's about it. And then your recoil spring, which is interesting. It's just a little rod there in the top left corner of the receiver, just with a spring on it, and it's unbelievable how simple this is. The other thing not a lot of people talk about these is how reliable these are. This gun, with anything from I believe 32 to 40 grain bullets in it, standard bullets, is I probably have 2,500 rounds through this gun, maybe 3,000 rounds, and it's never jammed on me. And today I do have some birdshot for it. I also have some subsonic rounds for this rifle, and so we're gonna see if we can get it to not cycle those rounds. And I've never shot either of those through this rifle before. And this is about a $140 gun right here. That's what I paid for. That's what I see him going for now. You can also get these with wood stocks. The European version that goes all the way out to the end of the barrel. And the other thing about these, they're extremely customizable. You can get aftermarkets like 1911s and ARs. They just endless. There's endless combinations you can get this gun up to, and not just go nuts with it. And you can spend, you could get a $250 barrel. You can spend $200 on a stock, slick up the action. You can just get a ton of stuff for these things right here. And it comes with iron sights right here. You can probably see them. And the iron sights are great. The gun shot great for me right out of the box. It's funny with this cheap scope on here. And this gun definitely falls into the law of diminishing returns. For this gun right here, $240, $20 for the scope, maybe $10 more for the rings. For a $270 rifle, it's a lot of fun, and this thing is accurate. And as you can see, I have some targets set up down there. We got some steel plates, some 8 inches, couple 12 inches. We got some soda cans laying on their ends, so it's a much smaller target to shoot at. And then I have a bullseye up there, so we can really see on the accuracy of this gun. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot it on 3 power first. And we'll see what kind of results I can get if I can hitting those cans at 3 power magnification. And then I can put up to a 9 power. And I don't really sight this scope in anymore. I just kind of use it, and it still seems to hold at 0, which amazes me. Let's get back to the gun a little bit. Couple other good things about this. This is an excellent gun for teaching somebody how to shoot, teaching somebody the basic aspects of a rifle, just how simple it works. It's got no recoil. It's a 22. It's easy to use. Simple safety on it. The bolt, that's the magazine eject right there. It's pretty simple. The magazines are interesting on this rifle, and these are original from 1964. These are rotary type magazines right here, and the bullets basically go in here and feed around into a circle. And actually the bigger Ruger rifles use the rotary box magazines too, and it allows the magazine to be flush fit in there, which is pretty neat. So the rifle is very compact, and these hold 10 rounds stock, and that's in all states. You can also, but we're in New York, so these have 7 rounds in them now. Also, you can get a banana magazine, which is illegal because they're illegal period in New York State now. And you can get those, and those I've heard are very good, but I've never got one for one of these rifles before. But yeah, very good. All sorts of, I see Ruger has on their page now, they have a laser you can get for the end of it that clamps onto the barrel, and I bet that'll hold the 0 very well too. You know, that's not exactly sure the applications of that on this rifle, what you want to use that for, but you know, it's pretty cool to have that option. The other thing I would place this gun, and I'm probably going to do another video, is for a first-time gun buyer, for a budget first-time gun buyer. And this gun fits an application of anybody who's rich that has no budget, or somebody that has a limited budget, to somebody that has a very small budget. For the money, you can't beat these, and you can probably start picking these up used again, probably for just shy of $200. There was very high demand in these, also in 22 ammunition. We're not going to shoot a ton of it today because I can't replace it. I can get 9mm now, but I cannot get any 22 long rifle. So let's go ahead here. I'm going to take a perch. Actually, first we're going to shoot some of these 12-inch and the 8-inch plate just standing up, just with 3 times magnification, nothing heavy. And we're probably good, say this is probably 75 yards to those far targets right there. So let's see if I can hit any of those puppies. So yeah, simple safety on there, just like all the red fire. Pretty simple. Charge the weapon. Take the scope caps off, cheap scope caps comes with it. But it works. So we'll keep it on 3 times magnification right now, and let's see, I'm going to rest it on the tailgate of the truck right here. Let's see, just on 3 times, what I can hit, if I can hit any soda cans. Scope right now, I'm shooting, just put it on the bottom right corner. That's pretty good. 3 times magnification, I'm really happy with that. So let's go for, just get that little white steel guard a little. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. This thing made real short work of them. So what I'll probably do is, let's stop the camera right now. We'll reload some magazines and then we'll get back on with some CCI right here. We'll get some CCI, some subsonic stuff going right here in these different magazines. We'll get a little bird shot here and we'll see what this thing can do, and also get some ammo. We'll get some bullseyes in there and see what we can do. So right now I have just some more of the regular Federal 36 grain full metal copper full metal jacket hollow points in here, 22 long rifle, standard pressure. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go for bullseyes right here. I'm going to set the scope on 9 power, just see how, you know, so I can get a real tight group here and just see what I can accomplish with this. So right here, I have 3 shots of birdshot on the top, and then underneath that I have 4 rounds of the subsonic. So first we're going to shoot this little mellow yellow can with the birdshot. I have a feeling this won't cycle the gun from what I've read, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot this mellow yellow can with the birdshot and see what it does to it. Let's try and see if it cycles. Nope, it didn't cycle. Got a little bit of power. All right, so now I know I have the subsonic stuff. We'll do some standing on 3 power and see what the subsonic. It should be less of a boom. You know, it's not loud, but we'll shoot at some of the plates out there at 3 times power magnification. Oops, it didn't cycle. Yep. There we go. Straight shooting stuff. So now for this last magazine, I have some more. This is really nice stuff. We're only going to shoot 4 or 5 of these. This is CCI, 40 grain copper plated hollow points, 1435 feet per second velocitor. This is, in my opinion, the best 22 long rifle ammunition you can buy. This stuff is the best. They also make this in 32 grain, which we're going to try a couple long range shots with. Same thing, 1640 feet per second. This is awesome stuff. It's powerful. It's also, you notice the difference of the volume of it. It is louder, but I think it is the best ammunition. It's the most accurate. It cycles the gun the best. It's the most powerful. It's just the best stuff. So let's go ahead and we'll see what this sounds like. We'll just go for the plates. Actually, take that back. We have some real mini targets up there. We're going to do everything. We're going to go for the plates, and we're going to go for some of those small targets. We're going to go for some bullseyes and see what we can do with this. Put it on 9 power again. Get it out there. That was just 4 in there. All right, we'll probably stop the tape again, and we'll take a walk out there and look at see the damage we did. All right, right here at the big round target, that's the Federal 36 grain hollow point. So you can see I got 1 flyer right there, but you can see that's a pretty tight group, and that's a $20 scope right there. You know, and that right there is the CCI. It looks like I piled 2 of them right on top of each other, and then that's a little wider. Now let's take a look at the cans right here. Yeah, those 22s did a pretty good number to these cans. Sent them flying pretty good. Steel targets. It's my brand new shepherd's hook right there. I love it. And there's a little white one up there. I don't think that one up. No, we got a couple ticks on that one. All right, this will be the last one we're going to empty out. We got the 32. These are my favorite ones. These shoot real flat, and 1640 feet per second, 22 long rifle. I've got 5 of them in there. These things are selling for, I think, like $30 a box of 50. It's about the same price as 45 ACP. It's ridiculous. But this is probably about the best 22 ammo you're gonna buy. But I can't shoot too many. I can't replace them, nor am I spending $30 for a 50 pack of these buggers. So let's go ahead and we got it on 9 power. Let's go poke some holes and slap a little steel. 5 bullets left. Yeah, you can notably hear the difference of those CCIs, the mini mags. They're definitely louder than the stock Federal stuff. So that's it again right here. Can't recommend this. Anybody that owns a gun should have one of these in their arsenal. Ruger 1022. It's the most popular and it is the best made 22 rifle out there. I'm gonna pretty much say hands down on that. Semi-automatic blowback, easy to clean, easy to upgrade, easy to field strip. Take that screw off, take that screw off. Thing just comes apart. Just pull the bolt handle out. Trigger assembly slides right out of it. It's brainless and tons of different options for this firearm. But run it with the iron sights. Put a scope. Put a Nikon. I think the Pro Staffs on them. The rimfire scope. Just an excellent all-around weapon. Teach a whole family how to shoot varmint hunt with this. This thing with the CCI hollow points, deadly. Rabbits, little quail, birds, any sort of rodent, rats, you know, maybe even a small fox, raccoons, you know, ouch. As you can see, extremely accurate. And that's a garbage scope on here. But very cool. So hope you enjoyed the videos, guys, and gals, thanks for watching.